Moving away from this, in inverted commas, teeny bop image, okay?
We're not moving away, we're moving...
The thing is, it feels funny and stupid to talk about this because I've heard so many other bands kind of try to claim that they are more than what they've been taken for.
That's what we're doing now, isn't it?
I know, it's exactly what we're doing now.
Exactly.
And that's why I feel uncomfortable about it, because those who know the records, they will know what we're saying. And other people who are listening to us, watching this, will not know it, and it sounds stupid.
But you've spoken about you know, your influences, groups like The Doors. That's not really an influence that's been reflected in the first two albums, but one could say that it may be slightly beginning to sort of come through now. And your sound has been, to people I've spoken to, they've all said that it's a much more mature album, the new one, Stay on These Roads. Would you agree with that?
Well, we're about 25 years older now
than
we was
the
first time we made an album.
Yeah, but you're 2 years older than the last album, which was, as I say, still in that...
22 years older.
I think possibly the second album is more leaning towards Doors than this one is. Actually, that's
it's horrible to sort of compare that, because all we said was that those were our major influences. There have been 100 other influences along the way, and we're not trying to sort of come into any particular category.
The first two singles off the new album really didn't do that much chart-wise. Do you think this, you know, the new way of looking at things is going to work out? I mean, are we looking at AHA that are now finished, or do you think, you know, you're going to be able to pull a new audience and educate them?
Take this from the top again.
Well, it's difficult because we're about to run out of time, but...
I think
top 5 isn't bad. I mean...
I think we will be pretty happy with whatever level we're at if we feel good about what we're doing.
Yeah. And the thing is, we work largely touring for the last 2 years, and we are a successful tour band. Maybe more so than a chart band. I don't know, maybe here in England. You know, it's... because we don't live here. We don't live in England, and we haven't for the last 2 years because we've been touring all the time. All of Europe and Japan, and there's a large area that becomes our market. And I've sort of lost track of how we're doing.
You know, the bottom line is we got to feel good about what we're doing. Yeah. And if it doesn't give us a mega chart success, we'll still be doing it. The fame thing
is of no value. The money you can earn easier other ways. I really mean that. I'm not, you know... The real thing is that you feel proud of what you're doing, and if that doesn't happen, it's not worth going through the hassle.
OK, well, look, you know, Bros, I mean... No, sorry, terrible mistake there.
No, that type of fame is not worth very much. It lasts for a day and it's gone the next day. Real fame is when you pull through with shows, proper concerts, and do it.
You know, you sound fairly committed and fairly serious, but slightly protective, I think, about your music. Yeah. Let's hope the new formula works.
There is no
new formula.
Yeah.
There is no new, and there wasn't any formula
there's a new
in the beginning.
There's a new sound.
It's just constantly changing, and or whatever, standing still, whichever way you see it. But we are not, you know. We're not changing in our approach to things.
OK, well, let's hope you continue to thrive anyway. Thanks very much for coming into the studio tonight, all three of you. Well, there we go. This, then, is AHA with their single, currently available in most good record stores, and it is entitled Touchy.